Hey there, it's William Westhopper from Queer for Travel, Queer for Cars, and the real DC car guy. And I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, near the Atlanta airport at Porsche's Experience Center Atlanta. Yes, I have my official visitor badge. So we're going to take a look at what the Experience Center is all about for our viewers. We got a first-hand tour from Frank Wiseman, Manager of Product Communications for Porsche Cars North America.
Building, if you ever watched an Avengers movie, the building might seem quite familiar. Okay. So it's a little disconcerting in one of the last movies where Avengers headquarters gets destroyed and it blows up. So it's a little disconcerting to see our office explode. But there, we have a model car wall that is kind of, you can see it through there, like with just kind of a chronology of road and race cars. The restaurant's up there, Restaurant 356. We have a corresponding restaurant in LA that's called Restaurant 917. Lower floor is the Porsche Cafe. Okay. So the restaurant you can book through Open Table. You just make a reservation, and then correspondingly at the gate you tell them, hey, I have a reservation for Restaurant 356, and then you go up and enjoy a few. It's interesting because you can see that Porsche initially was a pure sports car maker from a body design, but also, very much a race car company that is making a few sports cars too, or not as many variants anyway. And then as you get into the 90s and 2000s, this was so very much, you have the transaxle cars like 928, 968, 944, 911s obviously. Then
was all the problem was once you went from air cooled to being
which was
water cooled,
which was around here, and then you can see here with cars like the Cayenne, Camaro, Macan, Taycan, and so forth, we've significantly expanded the model lines in terms of variants.
One of the highlights of the tour of the Porsche Experience Center is the display of classic Porsche vehicles, from the iconic 911 to the historic 356, including a Porsche tech vehicle that is dismantled and rebuilt by Porsche techs as a training exercise.
Concept study of what they might be familiar with Porsche Carrera Cups. So, 40 people have the same car and race against each other in a one-make series. So this, we're thinking, 5 years time, perhaps the future of racing.
Well, and we have the electric racing group now, so I know that.
This was the very first Roadster sold in the US.
Oh, interesting. And so was it then bought back?
Yeah, we bought it back for the 25th anniversary of the a couple years ago.
So was there a lot of screaming and crying from the owner, or some people want to give it up back?
Willing to give it up.
Good.
50th anniversary club coupe, so a car that was made
with the PCA button, sticker on it.
Yeah, this is kind of, this brick was, it's not the same brick, but it was modeled after the Work 1 brick, the original building in Stuttgart, the first production building in Germany.
Neat.
So inspired by that, and then this is kind of a select archive. So
is there an archives here? Is there a?
This is part of it. The main archive is in Germany.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And do you accept donations of things, or?
I'm sure we do. Yeah. It's a miniature model of the original track and building. You can see back then, it's been around for a while. Back then the hotel was still a construction site.
So we're over in here right now. Is that where we are?
We're underneath here.
Under here, okay.
Yeah. This is a good way to see the different modules. So the dynamics area, the kick plate, the low friction circle, and the handling course goes around here. You can see here is the low friction. So this is polished concrete, this little course right here. And then there's the off-road course. So all of that is embedded into the handling course that wraps around it. So again, a very modular way to make the track accessible.
And then the new track is over here.
Here,
Okay.
This way. Because you have the hotel here,
Right.
classic headquarters here, service center here, and then the track is here. So multiple sessions every day.
Now, people are out there by themselves, or are they out there with instructors?
People are out there with an instructor in the right seat. So you have your personalized coach for your typically 90-minute session, where the coach will sit next to you, and you will be driving through the different modules around the handling circuit, and the coach will give you guidance on your driving style. So we're completely able to accommodate a first-timer, as well as we are someone that has been on the track a lot. They will work with you at your level, at your speed that you are comfortable with. The whole goal is to get people more comfortable in the car, more comfortable about their driving skill, more aware of their driving skill.
Well, so this was the first track?
This was the first track, and the idea is it's a modular track. What that means is that you can tell that there's multiple people on track at the same time that aren't in the way of each other.
Right, they're doing their own thing.
We can accommodate a large number of people individually that are doing dynamics area over there, where you can do a slalom, and then also a launch control start with a braking exercise. We have the kick plate, which is the first of its kind in North America. The idea being that it's a hydraulically controlled plate that moves left to right with varying degrees of intensity. So you approach the plate and drive over it at, I don't know, 20, maybe 25 miles an hour tops. It's a very slippery surface, and the car oversteers, kicks out to one side. The point is, you don't know which side. So you're practicing counter steering. The whole idea is practicing counter steering.
Well, and you also have the built-in irrigation system, which is great.
Correct. So. We have a low friction circle there that's usually wet, where you learn over and understeer. We have a low. You can't really see it from here, but we have a low friction handling course. It's kind of a miniature replica of the handling course itself. That's embedded back to the off-road course. Kind of wraps around that.
So people who come here, what kind of insurance do they have to have?
We offer insurance as part of the package, and then
so do they come in with their own insurance, or
no? We have insurance, and there's an additional option for a small upcharge to reduce the deductible. Essentially, you just need to be 21 years of age or older with a valid driver's license.
All right, so the big question is, what's the price ranges for it?
Starts for a 718 Boxster Cayman. It starts, I believe, around $400.
And how many hours is that?
90 minutes.
90 minutes, an hour and a half.
90 minutes of driving.
And do they get classroom education prior to that?
There's a 30-minute introductory session where we go, rules of the track and what to look out for, the different modules and what the goal of each one is. And this is also where you as a customer can say, you know what? I drive in the winter a lot. I really want to learn about oversteer. I want to spend 45 minutes of my time on the kick plate. You can do that. I want to spend all of my time on the handling course. You can do that. There's a general run of show where they will run you through all of the modules to give you that fully immersive experience of everything we offer. But if you want to concentrate on 1 or 2 or 3 things as opposed to 8, you can do that too. So they can completely customize your experience, not just by selecting the car or selecting the track, but also what you do on the track.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Now, the West track was born out of the idea, this track became really popular. People were asking, okay, I want the next level. It's inspired by very famous race tracks around the world. You can tell that you can see that uphill section is more elevation change, line corners. It's really made for 911s and Boxster Caymans, the higher tier cars, our GTSs, our turbos, our GT3s, for people that maybe have already been here a number of times. So that's something they have in LA as well. That's called an ice hill. So it's a low friction wet surface that simulates going downhill on a very slippery, essentially ice. And you can train.
A lot of water in there.
Yep. There's the carousel.
So you said starts at 400, right? And then what are what would it move up to?
It depends on the car. So a 911 would be around 600. Something like a 911 Turbo or GT3 would be around 1,000. And then today actually we introduced a new course. There is a track focus package for the GT3 that you can buy, and we have one car. One car that's modified with that package, where we're offering a course where people that perhaps may be interested in that package to buy, or just because they want to see it, they can compare that to a standard GT3, and that's a $1,700 experience.
Okay, so 17 the highest end, or is it even more?
I'd have to look. That's one of the highest things that we offer. Okay. Yeah.
So
but our most popular cars, turbos and GT3s.
Yeah. So the other question is, do they sign up through a Porsche dealer? Do they come through a travel agent? Do they go through
PorscheDriving.com is the website, and you can select between Barber, the Birmingham Experience, and the 2 experience centers. Go into there, and then it'll list all of the different experiences, and then you can pick a date. I think they operate within a 2-month window, so you can book up to 2 months out, which we highly recommend, particularly on Fridays and the weekends. We're very busy.
Once they've been here, will they be pestered by a dealer to buy a car?
No.
Okay.
No.
So it's not.
You can opt in for information. We can't sell cars.
Okay.
We sell cars to dealers that can sell them to customers.
Right.
What we also offer here are new vehicle deliveries. Likewise in Los Angeles. So what that means is when you order a car from Porsche, not off a dealer lot, but you're actually speccing the car and placing an order. Car gets built, and then it will be shipped not to your dealer but here or to LA. The car will get prepped, and then you will come in. We have a new vehicle delivery lounge where you will be greeted and the cloth will be taken off your new Porsche. You will then get to drive not your car but a car like yours on track in an experience for 90 minutes, and then we offer lunch at our restaurant. That's all part of a package that you can order to take delivery of your car, and then we've had people truck the cars home. We've also had people that live as far away as Dallas and Chicago drive their cars from here. What better way to break in the new car than take it on a road trip, right? It's an option on the configurator or through the dealer. When you order a car, you can say, I want to do new vehicle delivery in Atlanta or in Los Angeles, depending on where you. To that, the car will get delivered to your local dealer, or if you opt to take it home directly, you can. And then.
We want to thank Frank Wiseman, Calvin Kim, and the entire team from the Porsche Experience Center Atlanta for giving us this tour of the venue. If you get a chance and take a tour yourself, or more importantly, do the driving experience, please let us know. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more auto, truck, and travel stories as we go around the world checking different things out. Until next time.